Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks. Sampler video series videos I've been doing for a little while now. I go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff. Then, folks, I'm gonna talk about stuff. I'm gonna let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not gonna lie. It's a super nifty special brunch, but we'll get to that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammering on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. And whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing for you today? Happens to be my I Bet shirt, which is kind of hard to say. It's a weird band name. Not a bad name, but a little unusual. It's two words. It's I'd, as in all right, but I'd, space, bet, as in bet. What is I'd Bet, though? I'd Bet is a local band that I became aware of at the beginning of the year 2024. They refer to themselves as hoodcore, basically a mix of rap and metal elements. I really was instantly, impressed by what they did. I thought they were really cool. And, I was one of those things, I was trying to get out to see them live, but it was like, we just kept kind of missing each other. And then finally, a little over a week ago now, I finally got out to go see them. They were incredible. I loved it so much. I actually, I got some merch. I got to hang out with them a little bit. I also got some videos of their performance. Those videos are on the channel, just in case maybe you want to check them out. If nothing else, I'd be more than happy to kind of point you in the right direction as far as their music goes, because I think they're an incredible band. But anyway, special brunch, eh? Yes, indeed, folks. This is something I've been looking forward to for at least a couple weeks now, ever since I saw that it was announced. If you watch my channel long enough, you might have seen some of my reviews for a local establishment called Zenwich. And Zenwich is an Asian fusion sandwich place, and I've reviewed a number of their sandwiches. I have nothing but great things to say about them. And they announced a couple weeks ago, hey, we're doing a special brunch. We're bringing in a special chef named Chef Pong. We're going to have a DJ playing, and we're going to have a special Thai menu. And I was like, oh, diggity damn, that sounds amazing. So, I got a couple things. What's the first of them? Well, folks, it happens to be their, boom! I like the container, it's fun. This is their pork and rice bowl. I mean, I don't know if it's necessarily called a bowl, or necessarily called a bowl. It's just called pork rice on their little menu thing. So I was like, but it's in a bowl thing. But let's get a thing for the thing. It looks pretty, doesn't it? What can I do like this? Cool, man. And pork and rice and all that good stuff, dude. I'm so down for this. Looks like we got some mushrooms in there. Oh, yes. I'm literally missing a movie for this. I mean, granted, I'm going to see it later, but I had the opportunity to see it now. And I was like, maybe I can get in both. And it was like, nope, it's not going to happen. So let's kind of dissect a little bit. Let's get a mushroom. Mushroom! I like mushrooms. Ooh. That's a good mushroom. Got nice texture. Got a little spring back. It's not falling apart. Very flavorful. That's a good mushroom. Has that nice, to use a term that I've heard fancier people than myself use, has a Moorish kind of nature to it. But no, it has an earthy kind of deal. I really like that. Let's get some of the pork. Oh, it's nice and shredded kind of pork. You gotta be fucking kidding me with that pork. That's insanely good. It's okay, the texture is similar to pulled pork, but it's almost melt in your mouth. And the flavor on it, it's an interesting mix of it's got a nice pork flavor to it. There's almost a little sweetness, and then obviously got the savory aspect. It's delicious. But it's not heavy like a barbecue kind of flavor, or a barbecue sort of sweet and sour kind of deal. It's a little bit lighter than that, but it's still letting the pork shine through. I mean, do its thing, while still being absolutely delicious. That's phenomenal. I'm gonna get this egg. Egg! That's a good egg. Ba-dum-bum. And yes, I am going to put the sauce on it, mix it all up, and do the whole thing. I like that. I love a hard-boiled egg, so I actually appreciate that I guess this is more of a little bit of a soft-boiled egg. Still has a little softness to the yolk. But really nice. I mean, it's just an egg, but it's, done well. Okay. Now, we've got the sauce. I do not know what kind of sauce this is. I would imagine it's delicious. Let's find out together. Ooh, it smells very fragrant. Ooh. Kind of like a citrusy, maybe almost like mild vinegary kind of deal. Definitely citrusy. Almost like a tangerine or something. Cool. All right, it's really tasty. All right, let's give this a go. We're going to pour it on, and then we're going to go over there. We're just going to go all in on this, man. I almost feel a little bit bad about doing it, though, just because the pork is so good by itself, and everything is super tasty. But we do what we need to do. All right, now we're going to mix it all together. Do the whole thing. Oh, man. This is a good day. I'm happy about this day. I'm also happy this happened on my day off. I was like really looking forward to this, and then I was like, I didn't know if I was going to end up working or not. They're like, no, we're going to give you the day off. And I was like, yay, day off. It also looks like we got like some spinach in there too. And mind you, I like Thai food. I've reviewed Thai food. I am not a Thai food expert, so like anything I say, and I don't know like how Thai-y this is or not, but there did seem to be a lot of people there who were enjoying it, so I'm gonna assume the best. Let's get a little bit of everything in one go. Oh yeah. That spinach or whatever type of green it is. Very nice. Very nice and flavorful. Nice and fresh, kind of opens things up a little bit. And I gotta say, I think, like I said, I was a little bit worried about using the sauce. But it's such a light sauce that while it does give a little extra tanginess to it, it's not overriding any of the flavors or anything. It's just super duper tasty. And it actually works really well with the pork. It kind of takes that sweetness that I was talking about, kind of amps it up just a little bit. Just to, again, like it just makes it opens it up, makes it a little bit more vibrant. And it was already a really tasty dish, so. This is insanely delicious. I love everything about this. But, two questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? Absolutely and absolutely. The only thing that's a little bit unfortunate is that, like I said, this is a special brunch. They're doing this one day only. I really hope that they decide to make it, at least an occasional thing. I can't imagine it would be like a normal part of their menu because, they do the sandwich stuff. But like, man, maybe once a month or something? Because that is fantastic. So much so. And if you watch my channel, you might know it's coming. I'm calling this the business. And if you don't know what that means, when I refer to something as being the business, that means that effectively it's like a perfect item. You can maybe tweak it a little bit here or there, what have you. But like, it's structurally just as good as it needs to be. It's just delicious in every aspect. This is that. It's fresh. It's clearly good quality ingredients that have been prepared really nicely. Chef Pong definitely knows what the fuck he's doing, and obviously the people at Zenwich, they've been knowing what they've been doing for years now. So this was a great team-up collaboration, and it's a great mix of textures, of flavors, you have contrasting flavors, complementary flavors, and then just that little sauce, just to give a little something extra. And even if you don't want that, well, it's delicious by itself. I would 100% get this again. In fact, they are doing this, it's, few hours still on the thing. I might go back there for dinner later. But if I would recommend this, I would 1000% recommend this. This is delicious. It's amazing. This is part of the reason why I love supporting my local food scene, is that, look, I like fast food. I like chain stuff. Obviously, I've reviewed plenty of that stuff. But the stuff that really makes like an area special are your local area, or your, local spots. And by the way, because this is a local spot, it's going to end up on my Eating Out Illinois playlist, which is a playlist for just local Illinois spots. But this isn't something that you're going to get from a fast food or from a chain location or something. This cool little like pop up, like let's just do a cool thing for one day, And I'm really glad that I got to be part of it. So, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of the month, stupendous rest of your folks. Go over there themselves truly Thai food-tastic rest of your life. I guess. I love Thai food, so. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do can't do it all the time. I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. And when we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there whenever possible. Take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, what I want you to go out and do is what I've been screaming about for years and years now: support your local food scene. Seriously, like it is. Again, there's nothing wrong with, just going out to the place, the normal places that you like and stuff like that. But man, try some new stuff, get involved a little bit, there's so many great places. And I know that, I consider myself extremely fortunate for the amount of awesome spots I have near me. But it's one of those things where it's like, obviously, there has to be near infinite amount of places, like more than anyone could experience in one lifetime. So anyway, bye.